Alright, so today we're going to talk about okra. Okra is one of my favorite summer vegetables because it actually grows really well in the super heat. If you live anywhere in the south like I do, you know it's hot and humid all the time right now. I think today it peaks at around 99 degrees, so it's hot. A lot of vegetables start to peter out right now, so okra is one of those saving graces where you kind of feel like you're a terrible gardener for a minute, but then you realize that a lot of your vegetables just don't like the heat. Okra loves the heat, and as you can see, it's about as tall as I am squatting down right now, so it's about 3.5 feet at this point, and it grows really quickly. Okra, you have to harvest it every day, otherwise it gets too big and it gets what we call woody. So you can harvest okra at any stage really. This is a very small okra. I like really tiny ones because they're really good at this stage. So you can eat them really small. About 2 to 3 inches is what you want if you're cooking them. What you don't want is this guy. He's as big as my head. This is probably about 5 or 6 inches tall. This is what we call woody. It gets too big and the fibers on the inside get really tough. So even if you cook this for a long time and you stew it, Instapot it, whatever you feel like doing, when you try to chew on this, it's going to be like chewing on a stick. You don't want to eat this. So this is what I call a chicken treat. So give this to your friend with chickens or your chickens. So okra starts out kind of small, and then it starts producing when it gets a little bit smaller than this. These are about 3.5 feet tall. You don't really have to water them that much because they love the heat so much, but they will get to about 8 feet tall. So okra starts with the flower. So it'll flower in the morning, wait for pollinators, and then if it does pollinate, it will create a little bud of okra. So you can see like this little dried flower right here, that's just a dried flower cap. No worries. And then you get a little okra bud. This is about the perfect size to harvest okra. This is maybe 2 or 3 inches. So you just take your snips and you snip this off, and if you look up the plant, you'll see new flower buds forming, and then as this grows up, it will make a new okra flower in the armpit of all of the plants. And so it'll just keep going and going until it's about 8-9 feet tall, and you can harvest okra all the way up until then. Okay, so okra grows incredibly fast. So this okra is probably about 1.5 inches tall. By tomorrow, it could be anywhere from like 2 to 3 inches tall. So you want to harvest really quickly. So if you're growing okra, keep an eye on it because it can get away from you really quickly. So here's our okra harvest for the day. It's a good bit. This is about what I cut up this morning. So we'll make another bag of frozen stuff. Logan's watering the tomatoes. He's watering the ground like a good boy. So yay! Do you like watering the tomatoes?
Very relaxing.
It's relaxing. Look out for the hornworms.
I am.
Okay,
I'm looking for their poop.
You're on hormone patrol. We also have a zucchini here that looks ready to go. Ta-da! Deliciousness.
Maybe the spiders will eat them.
They get too big for spiders. Wave at the camera. B-roll. Logan, it's here! It's here! Oh my god, I gotta cut that out. But look, it's our first sunflower! Okay. Hi! You're so beautiful! Okay, I gotta pause the video.